Welcome to another video. This is the final assignment, the capstone. So in this video, I'm going to go over what we're going to do, or what you're going to do to complete your final assignment, the capstone assignment. So let's take a look. I've got on the screen here, on the one side, I've got our friend Omiad, student who gave us permission to use his plan, and you should be familiar with his plan because we did a before and after. So let me just start off by saying there are 3 goals for this video. As we wrap up the semester and as we wrap up the capstone assignment, the 3 goals are: I want to help you earn 200 points for your final assignment so that you can get the full 950 points you need to get an A. So this video is really designed to take the stress off and give you some guidance so that you know how to complete this assignment worth 200 points. And if you follow along, this video is going to be probably longer than 5 minutes, but you can hit the fast forward and watch it fast. And also, I will be posting 3 resources into Money Study Group, into your topic, the lesson, so that you can read those. And what you're going to be looking at is the same thing I'm looking at on the screen right now, and you should be able to see this is the after report, the capstone for Omiad. So Omiad, you have you basically had me working on your plan, so I made some changes. So you're going to see the before and the after, and then Omiad, you're going to want to make a few changes. You're still going to have to do the assignment like everyone else, but I did make a bunch of changes in your planning portal so that I could illustrate really what I'm looking for. So number 1 goal for this video is to help you get the 200 points you need to get closer to your 950. Most of you are really close right now. And then one of the parts of the assignment and the goal is to help you answer the question, what is a financial plan? It's what this whole semester, this course has been about, building your financial plan. And the capstone assignment is really kind of where it all comes together, and we put the finishing touches on your financial plan. Number 3, I'm hoping that instead of this being the final assignment, it really becomes the beginning of a lifelong conversation with you about personal finance and financial planning. So that's my hope, that's my goal for this video, is just to start a conversation. Look, as you'll see in the plan that I worked on, the after plan, there's still a lot we could do to improve it. It's not perfect, and your plan won't be perfect. But what the hope is that you'll move closer to really understanding how each of the elements of a financial plan fit together so that you have access to better information and really better strategies to make your money count throughout your lifetime. So let's jump in. The capstone report before and after, these will be posted in the course along with this summary document that I'm scrolling through right now. So first thing I want to make sure everybody does, I'm going to post this assignment in Blackboard, and I'm going to say watch this video. So you're going to want to watch this video. You can watch it in fast forward, but you're definitely going to want to watch this video. So review the course materials that I post. Again, 3 PDF documents, the before plan, the after plan, and then this summary of the assignment, which is going to be a PDF. So you're going to create your final report and you're going to upload it into Blackboard. So it should be 1 PDF. You'll probably create it in Word. You're going to have lots of screenshots. I'll go over the screenshots here in just a minute. So we're going to go through each of the essential elements, and each element is going to end up being a screenshot. So now I'm going to jump over to, this is the actual planning portal. So this is what you're going to see, and this is what you are going to take screenshots with. And then you're going to be looking at this report to see what I see when I print out your capstone. So here you see, just like we did in the last capstone video, the report, the capstone report that gets printed out from the final plan, it looks very similar to what you see in your planning portal. You enter the data there and it creates a report on my end. So that's what we're looking at here. So again, you're going to jump in and take screenshots, and you're going to give me your input. You're going to tell me what changes you made before and after in your plan, and address the specific question listed next to each element. So as we go through these elements, you're going to see that there's specific questions for each one, and they're pretty simple. Shouldn't take you very long. So to start out, we look at the balance sheet: assets, liabilities, and net worth. And I want you to be sure to include your detailed budget in the screenshot. So if we go into your plan, you'll see the budget and you'll see the action items, and this is where you can update your budget. So that's what will show in the balance sheet details when I get the report. So make sure you do that. If you did not link your credit card, explain why, and be sure that you've added the detailed budget items, because that's going to be need to be done manually. If you linked your card, great, you'll get a lot more data fed through into your plan, which I've encouraged you to do multiple times throughout the semester. So hopefully you did that. If not, be sure to add the items manually. Then we jump into debt and the debt strategy, and this is one of the most important parts of the plan. Let me see if I can jump over here and get into the debt. So this, you'll recall your Credit Crush assignment. Just go back and review that, and you'll see that when you do your Capstone assignment, one of the things I want to know is, what did you choose as far as your debt payment strategy? And then we get into investments and asset allocation. What did you learn about asset allocation in this course, and how did you apply this new information in your financial plan? Take a screenshot, tell me what you learned, and also tell me how much did your asset allocation change your probability of success before and after. Next, we get into tax allocation. In general, tell me, what did you learn this semester about tax allocation? What is it? What is tax allocation? And also, how much did tax allocation change your probability of success in your plan before and after? Next, let's talk about holdings. Tell me a little bit about the holdings that you selected for your portfolio. Explain the difference between a holding and an asset class. Explain the difference between a holding and a type of account. Explain the difference between a holding and a type of investment. And then we get into retirement analysis. So here's where you get the percentages, and you can see here in the plan that I worked on before and after, there is a 58%. Actually, if you go back to the very before, which you will see in your, when you look at the report that I printed for before, you'll see it's a much different report, much different probability. But in your plan, you should have a probability of success for your current plan, and then the one that you have after you make some changes. That would be the proposed plan. So what's your probability of success? And what was your probability of success before and after? So you're going to make some tweaks, and it's going to change that retirement analysis, the probability of success, based on that Monte Carlo analysis. So it's a very simple, don't let that scare you. I just want you to make a few changes: asset allocation, tax allocation, and when you make those changes in your debt strategy, they're going to all change the probability of success. So I just want to know, what changed the probability of success? What moved the needle the most? And then we jump into cash flow. When we look at cash flow in your current plan, I want you to take a few minutes and just review the analysis. Look at the cash flow report. So you'll see a summary screen, and when you review the summary screen, what I want you to do is just look to see if there's anything that you see that would raise a question when I review your cash flow summary screen. I'm not asking you to create a perfect cash flow summary here. I am asking you to take a minute, take a look, and identify anything that makes you go, that's out of place, that looks weird. And you may not be used to reviewing cash flows, inflows, outflows, net flows, but if you look at this report, you'll see there's something very out of place. And so, Almiad, when you review your plan, I want you to look at this and tell me what you see. And then do a little research and see if you can figure out why we have this issue. You see here on this net outflow, there's $629,000 in parentheses. That means there's a big number here. It's one of the goals. So I want you to go back into your plan and just see if you can identify where that came from. What's going on there? So that's the cash flow summary screen. Review it, see what there is that might make me question it. If it looks great, if there's no issues, just move on to the next screen, which is under cash flow again, net worth. So let's see if I can get these two pages to sync up. In your net worth, just take a look at your net worth summary screen and do the same thing. If you see anything there that's out of place, talk about it. Tell me what you see and why you think it's out of place. Same with investment assets. Let me jump into your plan here and see if I can. Investment assets. So there we go. We see some details here, and this is what will be produced in the report. So this is what you see. Just take a look at that and tell me what you see and what you might question or what I might question. Just look at those holdings. So that's what we're doing there. And then accounts. Take a look at your accounts and see if there's anything that seems odd, and just give me a few comments to tell me what you see. Because if you don't give me a comment and I see something that's really wrong, I'm going to say something and I'll probably deduct points. But if you just point it out, that'd be great. I want to make sure you know what you're looking at, that you spend a little time to get to know your plan. Next, we get into insurance. So take a look at your insurance and describe your overall insurance program. What insurance did you add to your plan, and why did you add it? You have had some opportunities to think about insurance and how it can protect your assets. And so I just want to know kind of what decisions you made about your insurance program inside of your financial plan. So take a few minutes if you haven't done that and just spend some time in insurance and just take a look and do your best. You're not going to get deducted for not doing this correctly. I'm just curious. So do a little experimentation. But you do want to look at life insurance, disability, long-term care, and then property and casualty. So I did some tutorials. You did an assignment previously, and property and casualty insurance is required. So make sure you don't miss that, or you will get a deduction of 25 points. Take a look at your profile and review that. And again, you won't be graded. I'm not going to deduct. I just want you to take a look and see, as you review your plan and take a picture of it, I just want you to give me your observations. Then finally, we'll jump in. I want you to take a picture of your net worth, your goals, and tell me how you feel about the goals that you set in your plan. What goals would you add in real life? What goals did you want to include? If money were no option, what goals would you add to your plan? Just give me some comments. I do want to see a picture of your goals, though. Same with income and savings. Show me the card. Show me the data card. That's easy. I'm going to jump over here. Again, if I go to dashboard, and just like you'll go to dashboard, you can see all of the pieces. If you go to profile rather, you'll see your goals, you'll see your income, you'll see your savings, your expenses, and if you have any family members, that's where you'll see those. So under profile, each of those cards, I want to see those cards with your observations in your final report. So hope that makes sense. And then finally, I want you to tell me, what is a financial plan? We asked that question at the beginning of the semester, and now that you've completed your capstone assignment and we've come to the end of the course, I just want you to share your definition of a financial plan. What do you think a financial plan is? You've been working on one for some time. In the capstone assignment, you went through all of the essential elements, really, of a financial plan. Kind of a basic financial plan, but still, it's a comprehensive, holistic financial plan. It deals with all of the major elements of any financial plan. So give me your best definition now that you've completed the course, now that you've completed the capstone? How would you describe or answer the question, what is a financial plan? All right, finally, don't forget to upload one PDF. I don't want multiple files. I don't want a bunch of screenshots. Your job is to create a report, probably in Word, and then once you've added the screenshots along with your comments, you will export that to PDF and upload it to Blackboard. Well, I will download it, review it, and give you a grade. So it's worth 200 points. Spend some time on this one. It's a big one. You'll notice I'm posting 3 PDF documents to help assist you in this, and then I'm going to post the actual assignment in Blackboard. And the first step of the assignment is to watch this video. So I'll post this video on GroupMe so you can see it, so you know what's coming in Blackboard. I appreciate your patience, and I had a funeral to attend. A longtime friend passed from COVID. It was unexpected, a very difficult week, but I appreciate your patience, and hopefully this will answer all of your questions about the capstone assignment. Now, finally, before I let you go, I want to mention one thing. If you have questions, if you get stuck, just post it in GroupMe or send me a text message, and I'll do my best to come back and do a quick tutorial video to help you move forward. So this is like a final exam, the capstone, but it should be a relatively easy one. It will take you a little more time than most of your assignments, but it's worth 200 points, and it's where we put it all together. So again, if you have questions, if you get stuck, let me know, and I'll be happy to do a quick tutorial video to get you moving forward. Thank you so much. This has been a great semester for me, very different. First time I taught summer school, first time I taught online. Could not have done it without you. I appreciate all your patience and all your grace in the process, and I promise you this will be something that will be good for students in the future. Oh, finally, I want to mention there are 3 levels of certification. So you will get a certificate when you complete the course. If you complete the course, and the 3 certifications are a certificate of participation, which just means you finish the course. So that's the first level. It's just a participation certificate. The next one is a certificate of completion, which means you actually demonstrated a pretty good understanding of financial planning. You finished the course, you got it, you learned a lot. You get to keep the access to the portal for 12 months, and you'll have access to future money study group courses at the current student pricing. So that's a fantastic deal. If you're interested in working on your financial plan, that's a great resource. So you'll have that if you get the certificate of completion. Next is the certificate of excellence, and this gives you some additional benefits. So it's for any student who completed the course, obviously, and demonstrated proficiency in the financial planning process. And I can tell you at least half of the students in our group have done that, have really exceeded my expectations. So you will receive the Certificate of Excellence, which gives you 12 months access to the online planning portal at no cost, access to future money study group courses at no cost, that's at current student pricing, but also the ability to sponsor students, friends, and family. And what I mean by that is you get to work alongside them. You don't even have to pay to be in the course. If they pay the $49.95, they get in the course, and you get to participate with them and kind of guide and coach and mentor them in the process, since you demonstrated proficiency. So when you have the Certificate of Excellence, you're invited to sponsor folks, friends, family, other students. And they get the current pricing, and they will also receive 12 months access to the planning portal. That's a fantastic package deal, and it's one way you can pay it forward. If you learn things in this course that are valuable for you, for your family, for friends, and other students, you get to share it. But you do have to earn the Certificate of Excellence. So good luck on your capstone assignment. I look forward to hearing from you soon, and wish we could have met on campus, but COVID prevented that. So again, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching the video. I'll see you next time.